Hello bros and welcome to SFX Zero, Bro 5 Production, and next part, Walking Dead Saint and Sinners. So, we're gonna jump into where we kind of left off last time. With my little mistake that I accidentally did. So, well, we're gonna recycle the stuff again, but let's drop off the intel to May first so I don't forget it again. Right. Stand up here. Don't actually manage to touch my nose. And when you're having the headset gear on, tells me it's 10 times worse than it normally is. What's that? Ah, 10 minutes up. I wonder what it was blinking for. Alright, I need more space here, so let's recycle a little bit. Oh, lots of sodas. Oh no, that one. Let's okay, we have a double barrel shotgun, a strengthened bow, a rifle, 2 knives ready to use, 1 cleaver ready for use, pump action shotgun, something like that, I don't know, and a rifle. Looks like M4, makeshift M4, because it's not the entire M4. It has parts for an M4, I'm pretty sure. Well, let's see.
intel you've been gathering for me has been enlightening, to say the least. Georgia is planning on a mass exile in the very near future. Many lives are going to be at risk. I have a few things to discuss with you. I know we were going to try to avoid the face-to-face, but the plan I'm formulating warrants it. Appreciate you here. Meet me in the same spot as the first time, churchyard. Thanks for all you're doing. May.
Okay, so we're gonna meet May again. It's a 50-50 chance that I might actually kill her just to get half the fucking thing. She is annoying. I mean, she has sent me on suicide missions and more than once. She ever hides this price. How much is it for the next one? Proteins and sugar. That's fine. This one is not even used. I only have 2 bullets for this one, so using this one right now is not useful at all. I mean, if I can't use a gun, why don't have a gun with me like that? Here's gunsmith. Oh wait, I can actually craft that. How much ammo is that? That's actually enough if I get into trouble. Sometimes my body spins without my permission. 1 bullet in there and 70 bullets in the back. Yeah, that's how it works. Well, let's go through the church yard thingy. That? Ah, that's it by the most optimal thing. Go through that. I mean, this looks very suspicious. Yeah. I wonder where the reserve actually is, because we've been to pretty much all places, and I haven't really been looking, but I haven't seen anything that's suspicious. Come here. The location of the correctness is a little bit wrong. And my shirt is also starting to annoy me. There. I'm not gonna take off the shirt. That's would be more annoying in this kind of time. But I'm just walking kind of the dead been roaming the streets and yes. Okay, mate, you're a 50-50 chance. Depends what you have to say.
Hey, tourist, I'll get right to the point. After looking over the intel you brought me, seems like Georgia is planning to toss out a large number of people real soon. A lot of lives are going to be in jeopardy. Good news is we have some hope. The map you scored shows a safe way out of NOLA. Just need to buy some time and some space to organize exiles on a large scale. Get them ready to move. I think the reserve is going to provide the opening I need.
Fuck! I do actually... It's too much. I am not the kind of person that can jeopardize something like that.
Georgia and the tower are so obsessed with it, I think they'll be concerned with what I'm doing for a short while. And with the reclaim salivating over it too, once the reserve is unlocked and revealed to the world, courtesy of you, there's going to be a bloodbath. You can count on that. And that's when I make my move. The window won't be open long though. Be tight, gotta take a chance.
Maybe I can actually do that.
I don't know, May. Sounds risky. Trying to get that many people out at once without Georgia noticing. You've seen the posters everywhere. She's trying to turn the whole city against you. Maybe you should get out with Umbra while you have the chance. You can't be serious. After all the work my daughter and I have put in to make this dream a reality, you think I should turn my back on the people I've been working so hard to help? No. I'm all in, tourist. I appreciate your concern, but we are going to uphold our promise to these people. Do or die. I will leave the key to the reserve in the drop spot for you. Lantern will be on when it's there. When the shit goes down for the reserve, if you're thinking it's all too much and you want out, come find us. The Exodus could use someone with your particular set of talents. My hope is you won't be a fool, but my mind suspects you'll be too hooked on that damn reserve pipe dream. All I can do is wish you good luck and good judgment, tourist. Take care of yourself.
Why does he have to leave it in a drop spot? Just give the key to me now. Where's the drop spot? Ah, I'm not doing that. I can take care of myself. I'm not gonna say no for a walker. I'm taking this with me. I guess I can't recycle it, but worth a try. Yeah.
Casey, good news. May said she would give me the key we need.
Good news? Oh, tourist. I would classify that as outstanding news. No, look, I don't want to jinx it, but... No, you know what? I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Best not to risk the jinx. Let's just forge ahead. One step at a time. Okay, so, the part to repair the final pump. Gosh, I don't have much to go on. It's weird. There's been really faint chatter about it on a few channels. It's been nothing but static for months. There's an outpost called Bastion, set up in a heavily defended duplex home. Barricades and optimal sightlines. The Reclaimed currently control it. Now, the place has been a hotbed of conflict between Tower and Reclaimed for a while. From what I'm hearing, that's where it is, so be ready for a shit storm. Good luck, and hey, keep your head on a swivel.
Hey, Casey. Feel like bullshitting for a minute?
Yeah, sure. I ain't going nowhere. I could put this book down.
That's all he has to say about it. Did you give me something? No, that's nothing. Wait, so I'm traveling to the Bastion? Yeah, I'm traveling to the Bastion. Wait, is it even worth doing that this time, I wonder? We could take the same in the middle of that, or we could do something. We will see. We're gonna die. I'll start the wrong way. Never bring an actor gunfight unless you're really good at throwing it. I am not good at throwing it, I never tried it. No, but if you can actually go close enough to them, you can technically kill them. But you have to hit them once to aggro them, and then you can kill them. South and then turn right. I think they can get to where the pump is somewhere later. It's too quiet. Well, that's a new kind of garage. Okay, the pump regulator thing here. I don't think so, at least. It's right there. double storage. Can I pick it up? Huh? Hold on a moment. I mean, if you're having a hoodie during the apocalypse, make sure you have it zipped, otherwise it's gonna get in your way eventually. Actually, I hope when the apocalypse comes, it becomes a zombie apocalypse. I would actually pretty much manage that. I mean, an apocalypse will be coming. Don't know how far off it is, but it's coming, that I'm sure. Okay, so this was the quest. Oh, that's south.
I didn't doubt that you would, of course.
Not the best time for me right now. I'm ready to listen.
You made it. I didn't doubt that you would, of course, but my patience was beginning to be tested. Let's start with a formal introduction. You are the tourist, and I am the Baptiste. JB for short. There now, we can proceed to matters of more profound consequence. It is my understanding that this gizmo here would be of use to you. It's all yours. Consider it a gift. And when we are finished with our conversation, I will provide you with the missing dial that you'll need to operate it. Sound fair?
Sounds fair.
Terrific. Now, I prefer to play it straight. Once I received word that you were collecting these devices, and to what purpose, I saw an opportunity to connect with the city's most illustrious survivor and have a chat about the reserve. So I made it a priority to acquire one, through various means I will not divulge. And now you know. It is my hope when I am through, you will see the reserve for what it is. Nothing more than a crutch, holding back the people of this fine city from regaining themselves.
You've piqued my interest. Go on.
I am a firm believer in the greatness of humankind, our ingenuity, our art, our towering scientific achievements. This reserve nonsense, even if the rumors about what may be inside it exceed our wildest dreams, the bounty will only prolong our addiction to survivalism as the only path in life. It will stifle our creativity. It will eventually lead to our withering doom. Now, this is the proposal that I have for you. Continue your search for the reserve, and when you unearth it, which I have the utmost confidence you will, destroy it. These 4 numbers will disable the entire flood contingency system. Mother Nature will rage through the reserve and take care of the rest. 1006. Flood the reserve and set us all free. Give this still glorious city the jump start it needs to refocus on something much grander than mere survival. Grant us hope, tourist, and thank you most sincerely for hearing me out. And let's keep this chat between us, if that's all right. I'm not sure my comrades would see the big picture benefits of removing the reserve from the equation. The floor is now yours, my friend. Anything on your mind that requires clarity?
I want your perspective on the reserve.
Uh-huh.
How did you find this code to flood the reserve?
One of my scouts came across the corpse of a National Guardsman in Rampart High School. The body had a manual for a bunker's flood defense system. I put 2 and 2 together.
If the rumors about what's inside the reserve...
You are absolutely correct. But once those supplies are gone, then what? The same old fruitless pursuits. And there is the very distinct possibility that the tower gets to it before we do. The only way to guarantee this city will move forward in the proper direction is to remove the reserve from the equation entirely.
I have some other questions for you, JB. I'm curious about the Reclaimed.
Yes?
The Reclaimed have made quite a mark on the city. How did the movement get started?
After my exile from the tower for insubordination, I took to raiding their supply lines. Rather efficiently, I might add. No one ever got hurt, and other exiles clamored to join my operations. Needless to say, Mama and her cohorts were not pleased with my exploits. They made several communications asking me to cease my pillaging or there'd be consequences. Of course, I refused, politely. No one was going to dictate the terms of my existence anymore. But it wasn't until the tower started sending thugs out to track me down and end me that I decided it was time to send a message of my own.
I have some other questions for you, JB. I've heard enough.
Fair enough. Then we are finished here. The dial, as promised. Godspeed, tourist.
You can stay alive for But I will not do as it says. I want to flood the reserve. If I don't flood it, it just will take a little longer before it's gone anyway.
Finally meet, tourist. After all the hype, you're not exactly what I expected. Thought you'd be more put together, a bit more danger to your presence.
Who are you?
You know who I am, but I'm not sure I know who you are. I have a guess, but...
I'm Georgia. Maybe you heard of me, maybe not. I could give two shits. What does concern me is the man inside the building you just stepped out of. The time has come to silence him once and for all. Cut off the head that won't shut up. Rest of the reclaimed fools will fall back in line. Then us tower folk can get back to doing what's right, without all the noise.
Go ahead.
He's all yours. I won't stop you.
This is where you come in, Big Shot. I'm gonna offer you an opportunity to be a hero. You game?
Depends.
That depends. What the fuck do you want me to do?
Quit fucking with me, fool. You know what I want. March back up into that house and kill JB. Prove you are worth more to the tower than the cockroach you've been so far. And in return, all your fucked up transgressions will be forgiven. If you happen to find yourself in the midst of our onslaught on the reserve, tower troops will have your back. You have my word.
I'm staying out of it.
This is your conflict, not mine. I'm not a hired gun for the tower.
That's a goddamn shame, tourist. JB is not walking out of that place alive, whether you get involved or not. What you don't seem to realize, however, is your fate if you defy me. Let me clarify. Do as you are told, or you are dead. Thank God! You look sicker than a dog.
Well, I wanted to kill him anyway. If I try to walk away, I think they're gonna try to kill me. I don't want to get into too big of a fight right now.
You've returned. To what do I owe the pleasure, tourist?
Tower troops are outside. They want you dead. I suggest you get out of here.
Well, look at you, tourist. Choosing sides. I suppose that's a good sign regarding our previous conflict.
That's a distraction for you? Don't just talk like that, and there's like no problem killing. At least now that I'm not gonna get shot by the tower there. The question is, how am I gonna defeat the tower now?
Did you take care of that fool? Without that loudmouth JB blathering over the airwaves. Thanks for taking it
You
out.
won't have to worry about JB and his yammering anymore.
The tide has fucking turned. Thanks for doing what needed to be done. From this point on, just keep steering clear of the tower, and there won't be any issues between you and me. I'm not a fan of issues, in case you couldn't tell. And when this shit with the reserve pops, I'll make sure tower troops have orders to steer clear of you. Oh shit! You need some meds in your system. You are not looking well. Get some meds.
I'm better to kill him, better to kill him than what I have to do. I will turn on the tower eventually. I will turn on the tower when the time comes. And now I don't have to fight alone for the reserve, and that doesn't technically benefit me in a way. Never bring a knife to a gunfight unless you're real good at throwing it. You should actually practice that. But that means we would need to carry a lot of knives with us, and that's not really optimal. Let's recycle some stuff and then we're gonna sleep before we talk to Casey. Could go through an area once without having to fight anything. Well, gunpowder. I've done a lot. The data grown and the spliced window for day 22. But did I do it? But that does mean that I'm done for now. So that was all I had for The Walking Dead this time. That was all I have for The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners this time. That's it. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.